Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending good energy, sending blessings and positivity to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are doing a follow-up to the video I did yesterday about the breaking news of JA Morant being suspended for 25 games without pay due to a second incident involving him with having him have a gun on social media. And the NBA Players Association basically has JA Morant's back, which I expect. That's what they're there for, right? But the executive director, Tamika Tremaglio, basically issued this following statement, basically calling the suspension excessive and inappropriate. She says the following. It says, JA has expressed his remorse and accepted responsibility for his actions, and we support him unequivocally as he does whatever is necessary to represent himself and our players and our league in the best possible light. As to the discipline imposed, which keeps him off the court until December and requires some unstated conditions to be met before he can return, we believe it is excessive and inappropriate for a number of reasons, including the facts involved in this particular incident, and that it is not fair and consistent with past discipline in our league. We will explore with JA all options and next steps. So I am confused as far as how the suspension is excessive and inappropriate when pretty much the consensus is JA Morant got off easy. People were expecting a minimum of 41 games, right? Which would be half of the NBA season at least, or I don't know, a full season, right? Because that's what David Stern did. So I'm not sure what Tamika is talking about, that this is not in line with other disciplinary actions when you can compare the what happened with Gilbert Arenas, that when there was no social media, got suspended for the whole season, you guys. Got suspended for the whole season for making gun gestures at a game and also having a locker room incident with his teammates. And basically they got into it over a game and a bet that was over $60K, and then the next day Gilbert Arenas brings into the locker room 4 guns and says, okay, pick one. Pick one, I'm going to shoot you, right? So it was a lot more, in terms of, but David Stern, basically he immediately took action and said, you're suspended indefinitely, and then they concluded their investigation of everything that took place and came back and said, okay, you're suspended for the whole season, right? The way Adam Silver was talking in these interviews and press for the NBA Finals, it made it seem like he was going to come down on JA Morant, but for whatever reason, Adam Silver does not believe in discipline, you guys. Because if this is somebody's second offense, and they barely did an 8-game suspension the first time this happened, what is a 25-game suspension going to do exactly, right? The only benefit of this is that JA Morant is going to miss out on certain incentives because the new CBA requires NBA players who like to load manage and like to miss several games that are not related to an actual injury. If they do not play, I believe it is a minimum of 69 games, that they are going to lose out on several other incentives and bonuses that usually come with their contract. So usually if you, do X, Y, and Z, you're eligible to be on the NBA first team. If you do X, Y, and Z, you're entitled to a 40 or 50 or $60 million bonus. If you complete these steps, like there's all types of different incentives in these NBA players' contracts that they can either gain or lose out on depending on the course of the season. But now there's the additional stipulation as well that there is a minimum requirement of games, right? Because they are sick of the load management and they are sick of these players continuing to take advantage of the fans and the owners and not show up, right? But nonetheless, like I said, I expect the NBAPA to fight for JA Morant. I don't have an issue with that, but calling the suspension excessive and inappropriate is excessive and inappropriate in itself, because it's not enough. It's not a long suspension. He'll be back by December. He'll be back before the Christmas game, which I presume Memphis is going to be a shoe-in to play in, right? So what is the issue, right? You guys are lucky. You guys should be celebrating that it is not more games, that it is not 41 games or the entire 82-game season. Like, make it make sense, right? So I don't know what options they're exploring. Ultimately, and you knew from the Kyrie situation that there was going to be quote unquote terms and stipulations before JA Morant could come back. That is the new terminology now of you're not just going to get away with whatever. And if we choose to discipline you, we're going to come back with our own parameters, our own list of rules now, because we're sick of it, right? So I have no idea why people are acting brand new, but this is the new generation where people think that they are untouchable, where people think that they can get away with anything, and then they want to cry wolf when they think that they can, get one over somebody, right? But enough is enough, right? This is a new time where, hey, everything's going to have to be stripped away for you to really get it, right? Everything's going to have to be stripped away for you to get it, and do not be surprised if there's another incident, you guys. Do not be surprised if there is another incident due to the lack of discipline that took place for this one, right? So there is that. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.